Hey, what's up guys? Frost here. And in today's video, we're gonna talk about video game violence and how it doesn't actually make children violent. It's just a common misconception when it comes to video games these days. And it's a little bit ridiculous. The media has you believe that your children are gonna get ridiculously violent when they play violent video games, and the gamers themselves have you believing that it's not true. Well, here are some facts and statistics that prove the media completely wrong. These stupid news, like, people, they conduct quote-unquote studies. Basically, one of their studies that I saw was one guy playing Grand Theft Auto 4, right? And then there was a dad sitting there watching the guy play Grand Theft Auto 4. And the guy stole a car and accidentally ran the person over. The dad's reaction was super fake. Like, there's no way somebody would just look at that and go, "Oh my god, you threw him out of the car? Oh my god, I can't believe that." No, you see that all the time in movie and film. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I've seen it in TV shows. I've seen it in kids' shows, for crying out loud. People get thrown out of cars violently. And, dude, it's freaking stupid. And people get ran over in cartoons. Like, little kids' cartoons. People get ran over. Of course, they get back up, but it was no more brutal than in a kid's cartoon when somebody gets ran over. If anything, I'd say it's less brutal. The guy didn't even know he ran the dude over until it was kind of like pointed out by the dad. "Oh, did you just run that guy over?" Like, it was so dumb. It was like the least violent freaking video game ever is like Grand Theft Auto 4. Like, it's so not violent. That's the best way of putting it. Like, I mean, there's nothing really brutal in the game, but they conduct all these fake studies all the time, and they're always saying, oh, this school shooting happened. Guess what the kid possessed? Violent video games. Okay, why don't we talk about people? Why was this never a topic back? You know what? Let's get right into that, I guess. This always really annoys me because they're always trying to say that video games are a lot different than film, and here's my problem with that. Do you remember the episode of The Walking Dead back in season 5 when Noah died? Right? When he was pushed up against the glass and you just saw him ripped apart? Dude, I had to look away from the screen. Dude, I almost threw up. It was so nasty, dude. I've never experienced anything like that in a video game. It was disgusting. Just seeing the dude ripped apart by his cheek, dude. Oh, like, you never see anything that brutal in a video game because video games don't look that real. There is so much disgusting things in TV and film. Have you seen Saw? Saw just... Just thinking about it makes my dinner want to pop back up. Like, dude, it's so disgusting. And they say the video games are bad. Like, I've never seen anything like really that bad in a video game. Like, ever. Like, you see arms and legs getting blown off by grenades, but you never see anything like somebody cutting open their eyeball and like pushing it open to get out a key, or like somebody getting ripped apart by their stomach and their entrails going everywhere. You don't see that in a video game. You don't see that. TV and film are so much more violent than video games, and it's dumb. You know? Like, and they always try to make video games, oh, you're doing the crime. In TV and film, you're not doing the crime. Hey, do you remember that whole Batman theater shooting that happened because the guy was like mad at the movie? Why didn't anybody say anything then? Like, oh, is Batman too violent? No, they didn't say anything like that about it. They were just chill with it. It was dumb, it was stupid, and it shouldn't have happened. Okay, whatever, I guess. let's get into the next point. It really gets on my nerves when they do this. They always bring up some fake statistic like this. Did you know that 9 out of 10 people who come into contact with a violent video game will commit a violent crime? Oh my god! When sadly, in actuality, they have no source. They have no evidence of it even being true, yet they'll act like it's complete and utter fact. And it honestly just annoys me so much because they sit there and pretend like they know exactly what they're talking about. And they probably do it all the time too. They probably falsify facts all the time, but let's not get into that. That's a totally different story. But it just really annoys me that they put video games in a bad light simply because they want to, simply because it starts drama, simply because it gets them views. And I don't think you understand just how bad the media is manipulating you. You know, I don't mean to sound like a conspiracy theorist who has his tinfoil hat on, but honestly, the media has kind of brainwashed you. You think that everything they say is a fact, and whether you like to believe me or not, it's true. You take everything they say as a fact, and honestly, they have this over your head forever. I mean, it's just the truth. No matter what the media says, you're gonna believe them. I mean, it's just a bias towards it. No matter what you think, you have it. But anyways, the media is spreading lies about video games, and it honestly annoys me. They're doing it for no reason, really, and it really sucks. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like video games deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, what did they do? What did they do? What did video games do to anybody? See, the truth is that about 1 in 10,000 kids who have a violent video game will go and shoot up their school. That's probably about the statistic. That's just my guess. Honestly, with how uncommon school shootings actually are, and how often those kids get hold of violent video games, it's honestly just a coincidence. Millions upon millions of people own violent video games and never harm a soul. But for some reason, the media will always try to skew your mind. But anyways, this has been Frost, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I really tried on it. It took me a while to get all the music ready and stuff, and still I ran out of music clips. I would have, like, completely ruined this video if I used any more clips. I don't know how that works, but it's whatever, guys. So, this is Frost, signing out.